Hello, everybody, and welcome again to my daily vlog as a theater arts student. So, it's a Friday morning, and we had GS lectures because we are obviously going to write general studies exam again this semester in 200 level. Can you imagine these people? At this point, it was around 9 a.m. in the morning. The lectures began around 8 a.m. and I was feeling so bored out. I even slept. Imagine, that was to show you how boring the lecture was. Immediately after the lecture, I headed upstairs straight to my department lecture hall because I don't want to be left out for the next class because I don't want to stay outside the class. Lecturers are fond of standing students outside the class who are late. And this is me going through the hallway, shuffling my way through students to know if I can reach my lecture hall on time. Well, guys, luckily for me, I was still very early because nobody has entered the lecture hall yet. So I decided to take a selfie and video my surrounding. After being kept outside the hall for close to 30 minutes because our hall was being used by 100 level students, finally they were dismissed and we got in for our own lectures. This is my HOD teaching us non-obligatory scenes and obligatory scenes in playwriting. Very interesting topic. I had to conspicuously record this part because if I was caught with my phone, it would be seized though. In my department, they do seize phones. And believe me, I don't want my phone to be seized because I'm doing daily vlog. Honestly, unlike so many other lecturers whose lectures are so boring, I know I would never sleep during my HOD's lectures. Ha! Oh yeah, oh, time for lunch. Sorry, breakfast. I quickly had my breakfast and headed to the bank because I needed to withdraw cash. One thing I like about withdrawing from bank is that I won't have to give POS people my 400 naira because I want to withdraw 5,000. Immediately after withdrawing from the banks in school, I headed back to my lecture hall and this is me dancing my kukere dance steps. I continued dancing, enjoying every movement I was taking until someone said, "Hey, a lecturer is coming." I quickly removed my phone. I found out that it was a prank. These children and pranks. So this is my course rep and our associates sharing the certificate of English and Communication Skills General Studies that we wrote in 100 level. Imagine these people had to give us a year later. Eh? Next up, another lecture for today, and this time around we are having steps for play production. That was the topic for today. It was quite interesting because initially we've been taught that in year one, so this will probably be like a summary of it. Immediately after the class, I headed to the cyber cafe to print out my presentation work for defense, which I have for TFS 201. So immediately after printing my presentation work, I headed straight to the rehearsal ground because it looks like I was already late. And it is all because of the cyber cafe guy who kept delaying me. He delayed me for about 37 minutes. Imagine that. So we continued rehearsing our roles, lines, and blockings for our upcoming play production. Finally, it was time for me to go home and I quickly pulled off my black shirt because we are only allowed to wear black shirts on black trousers during rehearsals. It is strict rule. So this is me trekking to the school junction. Oh my gosh, look at my skin glowing. Hell, look at melanin now.